I'm trying to platinum every game I own. We're currently making our way through every COD, with our last COD being Ghosts. Hopefully, this one will be better. Released in 2014, developed by Sledgehammer Games and Raven Software, Advanced Warfare is another flop in the series. But for some reason, many people look back at it as a good game. Well, going through this platinum is going to help us decide, as we need to play the entire game on Veteran, as well as playing maybe the most annoying survival mode in the entire series. And starting the Veteran campaign, completing the first mission in the game will get us the trophy Soulmates. And as always, with any Veteran playthrough we do on the channel, I try and see how far I can get without dying. That's redo, that's horrible way to start the playthrough. But making our way through the first half of this mission, we run into a massive drone swarm, as well as the game's first missable trophy that we get if we can take out the drone swarm without the tank getting destroyed. Not on my watch. Absolutely not on my watch. Now, jumping into a new COD, there's always a learning period of learning how to aim again and learning what the new secondary grenade does. I'm blind! Threat detected! Okay, so the grenade hurt me. That was the only threat right there. So that trophy was for scanning 10 enemies with the new threat grenade, which gives me wall hacks, but also for some reason blinds me. Why does that have to hit me? I'm just dead. Wow, okay, hold on. But finishing up the first mission, we need to blow up this ship, where our friend that we joined the military with, Will Irons, plants an explosive charge and gets trapped. Oh! And doesn't make it. Oh. And neither does our arm. Oh, my arm! Soulmate. Wow, I guess we're leaving without the arm.
Okay, good start, good start.
Now, this game actually has upgrades for your exosuit that you unlock with upgrade points. And for unlocking our first upgrade, we get the trophy Advanced Soldier. Advanced Soldier, faster reload, increase aiming speed by 25%. I'll take that as well. For completing the next mission, Atlas, we get the trophy Welcome to Atlas, where we attend Will Irons' funeral, which also, unfortunately, happens to be the birth of one of the most popular memes in gaming history.
Hold an F.
Well, after the funeral, Will's dad, Big Irons, hands us a business card to come and work for him and get a new arm. The coolest business card you've ever seen. Oh, coolest transition you've ever seen. And in our first day at Atlas, we get ran through a training simulation that I absolutely aced. I shot the president. No, I didn't. I didn't even know the president was in there. But after that exercise, we get taken to the next training section.
What you're seeing is Advanced Warfare.
Oh, he said it. He said the thing. Where we run into our next missable trophy, Deadeye, which you get for getting an excellent rating in the shooting range.
Training complete.
Deadeye. Didn't miss a single bullet. And after the shooting range, we get taken to the grenade range. We run into another missable trophy, Grenadier. And this trophy is for getting another excellent rating.
Training complete.
Grenadier. Wait, excellent. I knew there was a trophy for it. Yeah, that's me at the top. I didn't say that right. How do you say it? Grenadier? But after the grenade range, we headed back to the simulation, where this time I didn't shoot the president. Welcome to Atlas. Let's go. Ready to work. New milestone. Ooh. We get our next trophy life in the fast lane for completing the mission, Traffic, where we need to go save a prime minister from the bad guy leader, Hades. Where we sneak into where the prime minister's being held hostage by using maybe the coolest device in any COD campaign, the mute charge. Oh, that's so cool. That's so sweet, dude. Hell yeah. Hoorah! That's got me going. But after we save the PM, then need to chase after Hades, who took a technologist, where we get ambushed and I get capped a couple of times. Oh. Yeah, right. I'm just dying stupidly now. We then get to this level's missable trophy, Look Both Ways, where we need to cross the street and take out the enemies without shooting any civilians' cars. Yeah, we'll come back to that one later. But as we chase down the technologist, we get into an intense car chase filled with action-packed moments and quick-time events. Wait, I pressed it! But after another pretty much unavoidable death, we finally catch up to the van, and we manage to save the technologist from drowning and complete the mission. Life in the fast lane. That was a sweet mission. Hey, this campaign's not bad. And real quick before we get into the next trophy, I want to thank the sponsor of this video, Watcher of Realms. Watcher of Realms is a next-gen fantasy RPG available on both PC and mobile, featuring over 200 heroes across 10 factions with endless tactical combinations where you can challenge epic bosses, join guild battles, defend your base, and lead armies to conquer enemies, all for glory and epic rewards. For the second anniversary, Watcher of Realms is introducing a game-changing new class, the Tactician, that adds a completely new layer of strategic depth alongside the two new tactician heroes, Moradin and Valara, who bring unique bond skills and can instantly reposition to buff allies and debuff enemies. And the second anniversary celebration means huge free rewards. We can earn 119 free summons, a legendary hero, exclusive skins and emotes, and a ton more free rewards just by logging in daily and participating in in-game events. And with features like background auto fights and quick star up tools, the game is incredibly new player friendly, so you can catch up and dive straight into the action. And if you like the sound of that, now is the perfect time to jump right into Watcher of Realms by checking out the link in the description or scanning the QR code on screen and downloading Watcher of Realms for free on PC, Android, and iOS. Thank you, Watcher of Realms, for sponsoring this video and supporting the channel. Now let's get back to the trophies. For completing the next mission, Fission, we get our next trophy, Radioactive, where we get deployed to stop a KVA attack on a power plant that they're trying to blow up. And after dying before I even land, which is very fair by the way, and once more when I try to use this drone shield, they then wanted me to hop into this mobile turret, where I accidentally got a missable trophy, Fire and Forget, for getting 10 kills while using the tank. Fire and forget. That's kind of what I'm doing right now. That's a trophy. After getting that trophy and taking out this Titan, we then make our way through the power plant. We try and stop the meltdown from happening, but it turns out we're too late. Oh, damn. Okay. Radioactive. That was another sweet mission.
I'm a sucker for bassy explosions. What can I say?
And completing that mission not only got us that trophy, but it also got us some more upgrade points, where for spending our 10th point, we get the trophy Second Skin. Second Skin. Spend 10 EXO upgrade points. Damn, like 4 missions in. I'll take it. Making our way forward to the next mission, we get the trophy Motor City. We get tasked to drive out and find Hades' doctor, who's apparently hiding out in a haunted mansion. Oh shit. Alright, okay. And after a few deaths, we find and breach where the doctor is. Oh my god. I was just going guns blazing, that's my bad. And after not shooting him in the head, we now need to escape with it, where we get to this mission's missable trophy, Wheelman, where we need to complete this entire driving section without taking damage, hitting an obstacle, or bumping into a wall. And as always, we'll come back to this one later. Motor City. Now, while this veteran campaign has been filled with cool movie moments, it's not really had the difficulty spike that other campaigns have had, and that was until our next mission, Manhunt. And no, the enemies didn't randomly start deleting me, as the section that jumped in difficulty was this CCTV section at the very start of the mission, where all we have to do is locate a key man by scanning civilian faces, and we have to do this in under 45 seconds.
All stations, be advised. Keyman has left the area.
I didn't do shit. What do you mean? They give me 2 seconds to find him? It wants me to keep scanning the same people.
Keyman has left the area.
Okay, like...
Keyman has left the area.
What are we doing?
I'm gonna freak out in a fucking second. Holy shit, man. Let's find the key man. Yeah, sure. How about you do it? Found him. Found him. That's him.
All stations,
That's
be
him!
advised.
No, that's
Keyman
him!
has left the area.
No, he hasn't!
Okay, try that again.
We're gonna lose him, Mitchell.
There we go. Got him.
Comm signal is a KVA match. He's
Oh
our
my
Keyman.
god, bro. Oh, first try. But after finally finding the key man, the manhunt begins. And for completing the level, we get the trophy Born to Die. Well, after following the key man, we get a location on where Hades is. And when we move in to go confirm it's him, it turns out...
It's not Hades. Not Hades. He's free. Clear the room.
Oh, what? As Hades escapes in a truck, we then have to chase after him. And while making our way to him, I did manage to die a couple times. But as we're getting closer to him, we ran into a sniper, as well as a bunch of KVA drones, where we managed to get another missable trophy out of the way for taking out 25 drones with an EMP grenade. Oh, fly swatter! That was very cool. It's a trophy. And after taking out the drones, we now need to deal with this sniper. Oh!
We need that.
Rodan! Where we managed to take care of him peacefully, as in get peace. We then blow up Hades' convoy and die 2 more times by no fault of my own, by the way. I killed myself, damn it. And after we drag Hades out of the wreck, we get body. Oh, damn! Where Iona throws some hands, we manage to capture Hades and take him alive. Ooh! Wait! Is he supposed to be alive? And what follows is the cringiest moment in COD history. Game over. Oh!
He knows. Irons knows.
Knows what?
What does Irons know?
Terrible voice acting.
Born to die. There we go. That mission kind of sucked. I won't lie.
Moving into our next trophy, Betrayal, we get for completing the mission Utopia, where we quickly find out what Irons knows.
Oh!
And not only did he know and let the KVA blow up the power plants, but he also knows that we saw the footage.
We saw it. We saw everything.
Don't tell him that. But after escaping being captured because the main villain leaves the room before the hero escapes moment, we now need to get out of New Baghdad. But while trying to escape, they managed to do a pretty good job of stopping me as I started to stupidly die.
Okay, I need to start. I'm being so stupid.
If it wasn't bad enough, the game decided to send me an AST.
What is that? I need an EMP. Oh my god. Where are you going? Where am I going? I don't know.
Now that trophy wasn't the game trash talking. It was actually a missable trophy for taking down an AST with an EMP grenade. But after actually taking down the AST this time and dying 3 more times...
Where the... I'm getting shot through a wall.
We then get saved by our old army sergeant as we now try to team up to take down Irons.
Betrayal. Could have known that one was coming, you know what I mean? Found out what Irons knows.
We get our next trophy, Crates on a Plane, for completing the mission Sentinel, which is a stealth mission. Well, kinda.
What the fuck am I playing? Okay, they never said they made a stealth game.
Where we need to sneak into Irons' house, steal his intel, and plant a tracker on his cargo.
Sweet mission. Crates on a plane. I know what they did there. Because there's crates on the plane.
Crates that we want. So for completing the next mission, Crash, we get the trophy The Destroyer Returns, where we take down Irons' plane to steal his crates on the plane, and after securing it, the plane gets insta-shot down and we get shoved into some ice caves.
Is that a part of it? It was. I was about to say.
Which we fight our way out of without dying.
You're looking at advanced warfare. There we go, she got around it.
We then escape the caves and run into more bad guys, where we try to fight them and fall through the ice again.
Alright, sweet, okay.
Where we get pulled out by Gideon, who turns out to be one of the good guys now, and helps us shoot down and recover the sample of the bioweapon. Which is very cool, but even cooler, the fact that we didn't die in this entire mission.
I jumped! I'm spamming X! The Destroyer returns! Flying through it!
But moving to the next mission, Biolab, for completing the mission, we get the trophy Irons in the Fire, where before the mission even starts, we get shot out of the sky. Where we have to make our way to his lab by sneaking past patrols and taking out guards. Where we then meet up with the rest of the team, and it's time to storm the lab.
Where the fuck did he come from? Sorry, Cormac, I keep shooting him. If you guys aren't gonna shoot other people, I'm gonna have to start shooting you guys.
But after destroying the lab, we then go to leave by taking Irons' own whip, which actually has a missable trophy tied to it, restricted airspace. Now you get this trophy by taking out 10 aircraft with the EMP cannon. Now I once again missed the missable trophy, shocker, but what I love specifically about missing this trophy is that it's at the very end of the mission, so I need to come back and play the entire mission again, damn it!
Irons in the Fire.
Not the vehicle mission I was hoping for, but a vehicle mission nonetheless.
But still flying through the campaign, for completing the next mission, Collapse, we get the trophy GG, where we rush to a popular US landmark, Big Bridge. And after following a van that we believe has Manticore on it, we get out to chase the van on foot.
Oh, bro, learn to drive!
Where the game slightly starts to remember that I'm playing on Veteran, and this is indeed Advanced Warfare.
Oh my god.
Bulletproof? Is this the president's car? What are we doing?
Whoa! He just pieced my... He's just tanking my bullets! This is Advanced Warfare. You're looking at Advanced Warfare right now.
We did manage to push through and secure the van that turned out to be exploding drones that drops the Golden State Bridge. This is the second COD that has destroyed this bridge.
GG, yeah, I guess that's GG. Kind of a toxic trophy name, but sure. Yeah, GG's, I guess. Especially the guy who got hit by a bus.
And while we've been flying through these missions, I'd been upgrading my exosuit. And for spending our 20th upgrade point, we get the trophy, We Have the Technology.
Oh, we have the technology. Spend 20 exo upgrade points. It's a silver too.
And apparently Irons taking the Golden State Bridge isn't enough, as he's now trying to take our weapons carrier, the Armada. And for completing the mission, we get the trophy Wrath of Atlas, where we board the carrier to stop Irons' men, where they ended up stopping me instead.
Oh, wow.
And after maybe the worst night vision in any video game ever, I don't even know what I'm looking at here.
Oh, this sucks.
We did manage to take over the bridge and disintegrate not only his ships, but his Amazon orders too.
Just evaporated them. Wrath of Atlas.
But heading into the last few missions in the game, we have done enough damage to Irons that I'm hoping he doesn't unleash Manticore. Damn. But it's not all bad, because it's a vehicle mission. Let's go! We usually love these, which we might actually have to start rewriting about how we feel about vehicle missions in these games, as this one is dog shit.
Okay, hold on. Why was that so weird to control?
Not only does the game aim for my crosshair, which is in the bottom half of my screen for some reason, so when I go to aim at someone, I over-adjust and—
Oh, shit!
Bro, this is so weird! And not to mention, the game instantly interrupted me before I even knew what I was doing.
Oh?
Which threw me for the biggest loop as I started to overthink everything and crash even more.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Do I want them inverted? Or is it already inverted?
I went down.
Bro. I love vehicle missions usually. This is so strange. Like, I have to look down to aim at everybody because they're below me, but I need to stay above the floor. Get me out of this shit now.
But after painfully completing the vehicle section, we made it to the second half. We not only just BM'd this guy in this tank so we could take out the other tanks, but also just probably war crime this guy out of the AST.
Oh, and caught him. Oh!
But it was starting to look like we were winning this fight, if you ignore the 4 deaths that we racked up in this section, but it was looking good until this drone swarm showed up.
Oh, it's the WMD. Manticore unleashed. It did get unleashed. That plane mission, that vehicle mission, sucked. Unbelievably sucked.
For our next trophy, the wheat from the chaff, we need to complete the mission Captured. Well, after being taken to what I would have called fun camp, but I'm not going to anymore as apparently that's not allowed here.
Ow!
Ice forward!
I want to see. Are they getting blitzed?
Ice forward!
No!
Ice forward!
Wait, who's hitting me?
Ice forward!
Wait, who's...
Ice forward!
Who's hitting me? There's no one behind me.
Fly!
Oh, I died!
Wait, damn, they ain't playing around.
Yeah, this is basically hell on earth. Let me turn around. We then get put into Irons' dungeon, where Irons shoots Cormac, gets a little too close to us, and busts up our arm.
Oh, my arm!
Now, I know what you're thinking. How do we get out of this? Well, don't worry. The main bad guy leaves the room and we escape in 2 seconds. He really has got to stop leaving. We now need to shoot our way out of the prison while only being able to use one hand. Now, there is a missable trophy for using 20 different weapons in this level, but because I'm so nice at the video game, I rarely needed to pick a new one up. Okay, I wasn't that nice. It's a weird mechanic and feels really weird. I get I did just lose an arm, but I just wish Gideon actually helped in any part of this section. Because holy shit, he did nothing.
Flash out! Take cover!
Sick flash, bro. You got me.
Flash out! Take cover!
This didn't flash shit! Now that section was just not fun at all. And I think they realized that as they shoved us into an AST suit. Hell yeah, that has surprisingly low health.
Just dead instantly. Main gun overheated and dead instantly.
Second time lucky, we break through some walls and take out 4 ASTs, which I'd be lying if I said this section wasn't sweet. Got him. But we do manage to escape as we head into our last mission.
The wheat from the chaff.
And for the last mission in the game, Terminus, we get the trophy A New Era for completing the campaign on any difficulty, Hard Hitter for Hardened, and SP Prestige for completing it on Veteran, where before the mission even starts, Cormac didn't make it.
Oopsies.
So now it's personal. Now it's finally time to stop Irons. So we fly into his base in AST suits, mowing down anyone in our way.
Oh yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Whoa. Oh, I was just trying to face tank it.
And after obliterating his defenses, we drop down to the rocket that is holding Manticore. But just as it's taking off, we mag dump into it to try and stop it before the launch. Die! What is this made out of? But after stopping the rocket, it's not over yet, as we need to hunt down and find Irons. Now this is a massive facility. He could be anywhere in the building.
Hello, Mitchell.
Oh, never mind. He's right there. But without Exo shut off and him taking our gun, it's looking like the end.
I could have killed you in the prison camp. I could kill you now. But I won't.
Villain leaves and we escape. Is that the 4th time this campaign? But after chasing Irons down, we quickly catch up to him, quickly snatch this guy's knife, and tackle Irons and dangle him off of the building.
Oh, see ya. Let go of him.
Mitchell, there's only 2 choices.
You either pull me up, or this whole building goes down and we go down with it.
Oh, wait, do I actually get a choice here? Oh, I fell as well. Ah.
So I was a good little soldier, pressed the quick time events where we kind of symbolically cut off the arm that he gave us.
Wait, the missile? Imagine that hits him. Let's go! That's game! Advanced Warfare campaign completed on veteran. You can't do... What is that? SP Prestige. That's for the veteran. Hard hitter. SP Prestige, hard hitter. A new era. And is that it? Very nice.
But with another veteran COD campaign completed, we still, as always, have a lot to do, as we're not only missing a lot of campaign trophies, but as well as we need to get stuck into this game's survival mode. But before jumping straight into that mode, I wanted to get some of the easier campaign trophies that we missed out of the way first. Starting with the trophy Never Saw It Coming. To get this trophy, we need to dunk on an enemy. Bang! I died.
Never saw it coming.
And the next trophy, Karma, is even easier. To get the trophy, you just need to kill an enemy by throwing a door at them. Oh, I didn't kill him. What the? Okay, as I said, pretty easy. Come on, and he's down! Now, actually getting back to the missable trophies that are tied to levels, we head back to the mission Traffic, where to get the trophy look both ways, we need to take out all KVA enemies without damaging a civilian vehicle in this traffic section. But while getting ourselves to the traffic section, I did manage to knock out another trophy, Maximum Overdrive, for killing 50 enemies while using the Overdrive perk on your EXO that slows down time.
There we go, Maximum Overdrive.
But finally getting back to the traffic section where I decided to play it really careful.
Oh, I don't know if I hit that car.
And so careful, in fact, that I reset my checkpoint only to find out I had already got to the next checkpoint.
God damn it. I tried to reset. Oh, it pops. Look both ways. Nice. Okay, a little risky. little risky, I won't lie. Oh, thank God we don't have to do that one again.
For our next trophy, Riot Control, I headed to the next mission, Fission. As to get this trophy, we need to kill 20 enemies while being linked to the mobile cover drone.
There we go, Riot Control. Very nice.
And on this mission, we can actually try get some other missable trophies, like the trophy Loud Enough For You, for taking out 10 enemies that are affected by the Sonic Blast EXO ability.
Loud Enough For You. There you go. Another trophy in the same mission. Ah, no.
And the last trophy we went for in this level is the trophy Genius, for taking out 4 enemies with a single smart grenade. How did he tank it?
1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4. There we go, Genius. God damn.
Now, after flying through a lot of these trophies, we did manage to get slowed down at the mission Aftermath, with its missable trophy Wheelman, which you get for completing the hoverbike sequence without taking any damage, a sequence that is once again at the very end of the mission. But it's not all bad, as we did manage to get another missable trophy for exo-dodging 20 grenades without exosuit.
Is that doing that trophy? Oh, it is. There you go. There you go, Escape Artist.
And after trekking through 20 minutes of this mission, we finally got a chance to attempt the Wheelman trophy.
Okay, here we go.
Yep, that damage right there, before I even got control of the bike, counts as damage and fails the trophy, which thankfully I didn't realize.
Okay, we're fine.
And ran the entire mission flawlessly without damage or hitting an obstacle, which is so sick. I failed the section before the section even started. This game sucks. And I am not playing that long-ass mission again right now. So we'll come back to that as we move on to another missable trophy that doesn't take 20 minutes to just even attempt. We're in the mission Manhunt. When we have control of the sniper drone, we need to get a triple with one shot.
There we go, sitting ducks. Don't even need to do the mission.
We get our next trophy, Party Crasher, for taking out 20 enemies with the grappling hook in the mission Sentinel, which took longer than expected. But after a really repetitive stealth takedown, we finally got the trophy.
There it is. Party Crasher. Done with this mission.
Now, with only 8 trophies that are tied to the campaign left, it's finally time to take a break and head into survival. With only 5 trophies tied to the game mode, the hardest 2 trophies that we have to get are the trophies Exo Flip, which you get for getting to wave 25, and the other trophy Flip Flop for flipping a map twice, which is essentially just getting to wave 50 with harder enemies in the last 25 waves. Now, these 2 trophies are a bit of a problem, as in my first few attempts, the highest wave I got to was wave 9, on the easiest difficulty, by the way.
Damn it, this is regular?
Got a kill cam of this guy just beaming my head off. Sweet.
This survival mode is different, as the enemy actively tries to dodge your aim, but also you need to complete random mid-round challenges, with different tasks you have to complete, like defusing 3 bombs, and if you fail, you get a punishment, like sentry guns that insta-zap you.
What is that shit?
And even if you can get past all of the shit this game is throwing at you, Activision still has a final trick up their sleeve that they love to pull, and it is completely unavoidable.
Are we fucking trolling?
Yeah, big surprise, old COD servers are terrible. And you'd think after that, I'd go and play local. But I had a fear that 2 of the other survival trophies is that I thought they had to be done while connected to the online servers, and was just hoping that this maybe was just a one-time disconnect. So I loaded into the map retreat, and we got to work, where my first goal was to try and find a good place to set up, as running through the map in later rounds won't cut it. And after round 4, I got blessed with this spot right here.
This is a pretty sweet spot. Wait, they're like glitched. I found the spot, boys. Wave 50 never been so easy.
Now that's big talk for a guy who hasn't seen past wave 9. As, shocker, the further you go, the harder the waves get.
Heavy mech units showing on ISR.
Heavy mech units? Now at the time that did sound scary, but only having to deal with one of them in this spot is pretty doable.
Yeah, this spot is insane.
Now being further into any round that I've ever been before, the game was still trying to stop me.
That's what I'm talking about. I have no money for ammo. Oh, might have f***ed up there.
Knife, hello? What kind of knife? For some reason, my knife wasn't working.
I'm just f***ed, I guess. What kind of knife? What can I fucking do? I don't think I can do anything.
And with no other options, my only chance was to try and stomp on them and just pray that I got an ammo drop.
Am I playing Smash Bros? What is happening? Ammo supply! Oh, ammo supply, I can't speak. Okay, we're back, we're alive.
But with that close call, the waves started to fly in. New enemies were getting introduced, we adapted and kept moving.
Oh my god, that was the biggest jump scare of my life.
Wave after wave, we somehow got up to wave 25, where for completing this wave, we not only flipped the map for the first time, getting the trophy exo flip, but that means we're halfway to the trophy flip flop. And of course, they were not gonna make wave 25 easy.
Is that 3? Oh, it's over.
Slowing down, taking my time, I got it down to a 3v1. 3 ASTs versus 1 me. We are so close to our first survival trophy. But my first mistake was forgetting about the 4th opponent. The servers.
No, man. Are we serious? I'm so done. That was an hour and a half to be ripped out by this game's shitty servers. Sweet, bro.
Oh my god, that was literally it. And to be fair, that is on me. I should have looked up if these other trophies can be done locally, because it turns out that they can. So after turning off my console's internet and heading into local play, we booted up retreat once more. Let me remind you that just getting to wave 25 took over an hour and a half of constantly paying attention and trying to survive. And that isn't even enough for this platinum. We basically have to get to wave 50. But if we're looking at the glass half full, that hour and a half wasn't really wasted, as not only did I find this spot, I had learned this game mode now. I knew what to upgrade, when to upgrade it. I'd picked the weapons that I liked best, and after another hour and a half, I got right back to wave 25, where I was calm, cool, collected, and everything was under control.
Ah! We're fine. Good thing I didn't panic. Oh. How am I supposed to get to round 50? This is insane. There's one. Oh, fuck it. I don't know what a bombing run does. Oh! Big hit on him. Big hit on him. Let's go! Map flipped. You have completed all the rounds. Now you will start again, but this time the enemies will be a little tougher. Exo flipped. Oh my god. There we go! Finally. 1 squared? What are we doing? Halfway. Don't...
And halfway is exactly right, because for the trophy flip-flop, we need to flip this map again, but this time with harder enemies. He has a shield. Now, I was fully expecting this second run to be way harder, but for some reason, the AI felt like it broke.
Are they trolling with me? They're like not shooting me.
Where's he going? Get back here! Oh, he thinks he's me.
Now this did make waves go on a lot longer than they should have, but having to fight a small amount of enemies, almost one by one, these flip rounds managed to be easier than the first 25 rounds. But with any trophy similar to this one that takes over 2 hours just for one attempt, the closer you get to getting the trophy, the more nervous you get. As one little slip up, one little lapse in concentration, it's all for nothing and back to square one.
Let's go. One more round. This is it. Ooh. Ah! Someone needs to beat me. What the f is that? 3 enemies left. Just these guys. Oh, that's one down. Done this a million times. Oh. Just die! There's one. One left. Come on. Where's he going? I'll just die already. Oh my god. Let's go!
KIA.
Map flipped. Once again, flip-flop. There it is.
Enemy ground forces are
We are
approaching your
done.
position.
Oh, thank God that's over. That's 2 hours. Thank God that's over. That sucked. 2 hours and 35 minutes for that single attempt. That one attempt that I could have lost at the very end.
With the maps flipped, all we now need to do for survival is play more survival. With the longest grind being the trophy Exo Survivor, where we need to survive the last wave on the final map. But to unlock the final map, we need to play a total of 175 rounds across different tiers of maps. But thankfully, they don't need to be done in a row. And trying to unlock the last map actually does help us along the way to the other survival trophies. So the first trophy on this grind is the trophy class Warfare, where you need to play for 30 minutes on each Exo class. And we had already completed the light class, so all we had left to play was the heavy class, which is lasers and LMGs,
31 minutes.
and the specialist class, which is shotguns and snipers.
Oh, shit! Wait, I can't. Oh, class warfare. Oh, that's it. Oh, let's go.
Now with our last 2 survival trophies just being Exo Survival Veteran and the trophy Exo Survivor, which after 36 more waves of tier 2 maps, we finally
Have unlocked tier 3. Just 100 more rounds to go.
which was so much fun to play and definitely enjoyed each and every round. We had finally unlocked the last map.
Oh, that should be it. That should be it. You have unlocked tier 4. Congratulations. Let's go. Finally. We now need to just complete Riot and finish however many matches we have left. I don't actually know.
So now we can finally go for the trophy Exo Survivor, where all we need to do is get to wave 10 and survive the bonus round. Now it was pretty easy getting to wave 10, but I had no idea what to expect for this last round.
Sensors are showing Manticore signatures headed your way. Eyes to the sky.
What the? Whoa! What do you mean hit the deck?
Oh, okay. It was scripted. Oh, that actually scared the shit out of me. Wait, I got goosebumps. Ah.
Exo zombies, no way!
Inbound with an extraction team.
Oh, there you go.
Get to the prison yard. Double time.
I'm going! I'm escaping!
Oh, that was it. Okay, that was very anticlimactic. Exo Survivor.
Exo zombies, exo zombies! Now all that's left for survival is to just play 50 matches, which I had no idea how many games I've played. But thankfully, you don't need to play a specific amount of rounds, you just need to load up the game, jump off the map, and repeat. Now I thought I was gonna be pretty close, but after 17 times loading in and jumping off, we finally got done with survival.
Oh, Exo Survival Veteran. Yeah, it worked. Let's go. That is Exo done. Finally. Back to the campaign we go. Let's get this platinum.
Heading back to the campaign for the final time, we head back to the mission Aftermath for the trophy that's at the very end of the level, Wheelman, where we need to not take damage in this entire bike section.
Haven't been shot yet? Okay, no damage. No damage, run. I take damage.
Yeah, I don't know how to avoid taking damage before getting on the bike, but somehow it didn't happen after resetting the checkpoint. I guess it just comes up to chance.
Okay, I didn't get hit there.
Now there is a lot happening in this section, and it is kind of hard to know if you didn't hit anything, but just knowing you haven't taken any damage is kind of a good sign.
There we go, Wheelman. We did it. It was the damage at the start. We don't have to play this mission again. Thank God.
And speaking about trophies that are at the end of missions, we headed over to the mission Biolab for the trophy Restricted Airspace. When in the hover tank, we need to EMP 10 aircraft out of the sky.
Is that not 10?
Maybe I miscounted. Oh, that is 10. Nice. Restricted airspace. You don't need to do this mission again.
For our next trophy, man overboard, on the level Armada, we just need to punch an enemy off of the ship.
Oh, see ya. Man overboard. That's a trophy. Didn't have to try very hard for that one.
And for our second last missable trophy, we need to head back to our favorite vehicle mission, Throttle. We need to shoot down 10 enemy aircraft. I was thinking that this trophy was going to take a couple of attempts, considering how many times I died during the campaign. But somehow, I managed to do it first try.
Flying ace. Without crash.
Target down.
Flying ace. God damn it. Oh, my game crashed. Not only did I crash in the game, my game crashed.
And for the final missable trophy in the game, we need to head to the mission Captured. As for the trophy heavy-handed, in the one-arm section, we need to pick up and use 20 different guns.
Heavy-handed. It wasn't. Okay, cool. That's the last campaign-related trophy. Related missable trophy, should I say. Now just the intel and we're done.
Now, I'd normally leave the intel trophies till very last as sort of a victory lap, but to get our final upgrade points, you need to fully complete all of the campaign challenges. And collecting all intel is one of them. So for collecting over half of the intel, we get the trophy History in the Making.
History in the making. Halfway. 22 more to go and we're done. And we also need to get grenade kills. Damn it.
And while playing back through the missions to collect all the intel, I did manage to smash out the final grenade challenge for not only the final challenge, but as well as the second last trophy, Ferrum Absconsum.
I'm not even gonna try say what that trophy name is. One more trophy. We just have to finish this level to get to it.
And for our last trophy for this platinum, all we need to do is spend our hard-earned upgrade points.
With our last upgrade. Power changes everything. Which means the end of war. Advanced Warfare has been platinum. Is there any Call of Duty that can stop me? Maybe the next one. Maybe the next God. A little scared about that one, I won't lie. Only 29 hours. Damn, pretty sweet.
Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Let me know of any games you want to see me platinum next, as our next platinum is one that you've been asking for a while.
I guess I'm afraid.